You was in it. I saw you over there jamming. I see. Okay. As usual, man. Welcome to the Vault. You're here with another edition of the Vault with your host, Dwick, D-Wick, whatever you want to call me, Chadwick George. You know. And I got my co-host here, Dennis. How we doing today, brother?
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Good, brother. You know I got to get into you about your good old Sixers the other night. We'll get to that later. I also got my special guest here, Sean. How we doing today, brother?
You know, man, it's always a blessing. I'm all right. How y'all doing?
That's good, brother. So, as we all know, the NBA restarted, which is always big. I told you it was coming. The weeks was coming. It was like we were excited. We're ready to go. I'm excited, though. So let's go and hop into it. But real quick, before we get totally into that, just real quick, if you guys didn't hear the announcement, The Rock bought the XFL, and what him and his partners did. I think this is big, though. I don't know about you guys, but I was excited about the XFL when it was going. I think it was very, very competitive. Had a lot of good young talent in it, and a lot of talent that just didn't make it in the NFL, but obviously a couple players that got signed out of that from playing there. What was you guys' thoughts on that? On The Rock buying it?
I feel as though with The Rock buying the XFL, he's going to make it really a developmental league for the NFL. So I see nothing but big things happening for me.
I think with The Rock buying the XFL, we can make some things happen, to be honest with you. I'm not even thinking about no development leagues for no NFL. I'm thinking on stages of ABA. I'm thinking on stages of that notion with him being who he is, with as much attention as I've seen him, because, you know, I follow him on Instagram and Facebook, with as much attention as I've seen him pay to, you know, everything that's going on. You know what I mean? Kaepernick, stuff like that. I even think he may even use Kaepernick as a poster child to bring in the league all the way back.
I can definitely see him not making it a developmental league, but I think in best interest, I do agree with Dennis. I think he should get NFL backing. Only reason why also is they'll be able to pay the players more. Not saying that they don't have money right now. Obviously, we know that The Rock and his group that he bought it with has money, even though I feel like they bought it for dirt cheap. I mean, I think that price is really dirt cheap.
A whole league? That's a whole league.
That's a whole league. So I think they bought it for dirt cheap, but I think if they get the backing from the NFL, I think that would truly be able to pay these players a lot more money. And I think it also bring in you might even be able to make it as far as such as a D League to the NBA. As far as such, having these high school players or even in college players who don't want to stay there all 3 years come into that and just develop there for a year or two and then go to the NFL. And you just have people cycling and funneling in. But I do think this is a good idea. It was a great purchase by The Rock in his group. I'm excited to see it. Like I said, I mean, hopefully I can get to see more of my boy Cardell Jones. We'll see. Shout out to Reggie. Get back on that field and everything like that. But I'm excited to see it.
Definitely a shout out to Reggie, man.
Definitely.
For sure. But let's go and get into it, fellas. Yes, it's basketball time, you know. And it's your Sixers trying kind of bad right now. They're not bad.
This ain't the first conversation on.
I know. I know, but I gotta throw.
Just come right at me, don't.
I gotta throw shots. I have to throw shots at your Sixers.
He know I love Simmons and Embiid.
Well, hold on now. I'm a big fan of Simmons and Embiid also. I'm a huge fan of both of them, and I think they both are very good. So I'm actually kind of a fan of the Sixers because of those two players. All right, but let's go off the first night of games, which one of the big games we saw was the Clippers versus the Lakers. What were you guys' thoughts on that first game?
I felt as though Paul George and Kawhi Leonard did not do enough to take over the game. That's what I felt. It was the time that it was in their hands. They needed to take over, make a basket, get a defensive stop. It didn't happen. Them not having Lou Williams is also a big thing too. So
They didn't have Lou Williams or Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead with the rest of that. But I felt
that's what I was about to get at. For them to be missing two in their team, two key players, and to lose by a buzzer beater, bruh, that's not scary for the Clippers for me. That's scary for the Lakers for me. And two, what's not being mentioned is like, I get it. LeBron had a really good defensive play at the end of the game. But let's look at LeBron right now. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. That comes from Kawhi guarding you. LeBron is a 25-a-night guy. We're not going to say he's not. He's a 25, 10 and 10 type guy to me. That's how I look at LeBron. He's coming with 25, 10 and 10 at least.
I
can agree with that.
So when he sees Kawhi,
but you gotta remember, hold on. In this game, LeBron was also guarding Kawhi.
Okay.
And Kawhi did have a bad game. That's true too.
I mean, that's credit to who LeBron is. I'm not taking nothing away from him. It's definitely credit to who LeBron is, but in the same token, I'm not used to seeing LeBron numbers like this.
No one is, and I agree with you on that.
And I just can't help but say that you gotta I feel like they both played. What saves LeBron James is the man sitting over top of him. I'm just being honest. He needs somebody like that to save his behind. It's always been a story of his career. He needs somebody like that to save his behind.
So what I will say about the game was, it's alarming. It was very alarming to me that they were missing. They were missing Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell and lost by 2 points. Mm-hmm. And Kawhi Leonard had a bad game. And LeBron had a bad game also. So let me not say LeBron just played great and Anthony Davis played great. No, LeBron had a bad game also. But they were missing Montrezl Harrell and Lou Will, which gives them 16 points each. That's 16 points that they lost off the bench.
All depending on what Lou Will you getting, because if he in his bag that night, you may be getting 25.
You might be getting 25, 30,
Sometimes 40.
So you're missing that from that. So it's alarming to me now that you guys couldn't blow them out, that the game was even still close. And what makes it even more alarming is that Kyle Kuzma didn't look too great.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Waiters did okay. I mean, but their role players just in general, though, just didn't look great.
You know why he looked too good? You know why Deion Waiters looked good?
Why?
His name is Philly. His name is Philly Cheese.
Look at you. Look at you.
His name is Philly Cheese. All right, don't forget it.
No, Deion. The thing about Deion is Deion can ball.
Oh, he can. He just does stupid things off the court.
He's a bona fide bucket. He's coming in as a bucket.
I want him to stay on my Heat. It's just he does stupid things though.
The Heat wasn't for him.
The Heat wasn't for Miami. Listen, you see what all the Philly people do when they go down to Miami. We are crazy. It just ain't.
Well, here's the thing, guys. He's in LA. He's in LA now. And a culture that truly, he's in LA, mixed with that ownership. I mean, that's not even better. I mean, who would have thought that? Who would have thought? Because let's be honest here, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra, you can't control yourself under them.
But I don't know. They discipline well. I'm talking about Pat Riley got one of the. Pat Riley is known for some of the hardest fucking practices of all time.
I know, and I get that. I understand that, and that's the point. What I'm saying, this the man is called a Godfather for a reason. Why you can't control yourself under that management makes no sense.
Everybody ain't built for that.
Look at it this way. Now we're all former players. I can say, right? We're all former players, right? So it's easy to listen to the coach when he right in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, you with them teammates. Now it's different when Jimmy Butler is your leader in regards to LeBron being your leader. Who would you listen to? Let's really be real. Jimmy Butler or LeBron? You have to hold yourself to a different. I'm just being real. You got to hold yourself to a different type of standard when you're playing with certain people.
So let me ask you this, and I understand. I completely agree with you on that. So coaching matters to me, and it's been proven. And yeah, LeBron James is basically a coach on the floor, and you're playing one of the greatest players of all time. So of course you're gonna listen to him. But I'm not gonna listen to Frank Vogel. I know that for sure.
It's not
One of the most overrated
Vogel.
coaches in the league.
It's not Vogel though. It's LeBron. You don't think LeBron?
Vogel was overrated?
LeBron.
Yes, Vogel's overrated.
I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into Vogel being overrated. They got Jason Kidd on that coaching staff.
They do.
I'm not even talking about his Lakers career. I just want to talk about his Pacers career. He's overrated?
Yes.
So you telling me that Pacers team was supposed to what? Win a championship?
I'm not asking him to win a championship. I mean, he was great for getting them. He was great for those 2 seasons that he got them to that Eastern Conference Finals games. He was great for doing that. And that's why I said, like, those 2 seasons stand out. But if you look at the rest of it, it was just meh. It was meh. He never followed those 2 seasons up. Like, if you truly look at it, it was meh.
Okay. We're going to get into that later. Let's get to the rest of these conversations. We're going to get into coaches. We're going to have a conversation about coaches. Because I see nobody thinks about coaches the way I do. So I'm going to see what's
I mean, I guess.
No, nobody downplay coaches like you do.
Yeah, I bet you downplay coaches at the end of the day.
You downplay coaches.
How y'all feel about Doc? Wait, all right, since we on the subject, how y'all feel about Doc Rivers?
I think he's living off his 1 ring.
Hey, I'm not the only one. Okay.
I think he's overrated.
Okay.
I definitely think he's living off his 1 ring.
This is the first thing we did agree on. Okay.
I think
if it's not a super team, he ain't the guy. That's what I think.
No, I think even if it is a super team, he's not the guy because he had more than one super team. Like that Clippers team was crazy.
I'm not gonna say that was a super team.
It was injured.
At one point in time,
they were supposed to be the team though.
Was ridiculous, bro. At one point in time.
Okay, so let me ask you something there. Hold on. We got to remember, this team got injured so many times.
Yeah.
That to the point where I can't fault him for losing when that team was injured all the time in the playoffs.
They was.
Like, all the time.
And I
Chris
think
Paul would get injured, then Blake Griffin will get injured. Hell, DeAndre Jordan might get injured for a little. Like, every one of their players got injured. You like DeAndre Jordan, though, I'm sure.
DeAndre Jordan is the
Don't answer that. That's a trick question. I'm about to say that's a trick question. Don't answer that.
Andre Drummond is the Dwight Howard 2.0. No, I don't.
I tried to catch it. I tried to catch it because I wanted to see something. Okay, that's fine. All right. So the next game was the Pelicans versus the Jazz. The Jazz pulled it out 106 to 104. Close game. It was 2 close games back to back. A lot of these games in the bubble, other than that Clippers Pelicans games was close. Pelicans game was close.
Yeah, that Clippers Pelicans game was crazy.
Clippers
was on fire from 3.
Yeah. But what did you guys think of that game though? That first game that actually that was the first game that was actually aired.
That was a pretty good game. That was the way to start the season off.
Well, but you guys upset that Zion didn't play that many minutes?
No, I'm not.
I'm not. I kind of figure out. Listen, I kind of figure this thing out like this about Zion. It's either you get in shape to be exactly where you need to be at, or you're going to be on minute restriction for the rest of your career.
No, it's not that.
How I feel about it.
It's not that though. It's the fact that when you think about it, Zion started the season off hurt, right? They already know they're not going to the playoffs, so why would you go in there and put your number 1 weapon in jeopardy?
There's a chance that they can go to the playoffs,
but I don't think they want to. I think they want to sneak in, get a lottery pick, get somebody else out the draft to work with Zion, preferably a guard because they're probably done with Drew Holiday. Preferably a guard that can pass the ball because you really don't need anything else. If you let Brandon Ingram be who he is, you're going to be well off. You'll have Brandon Ingram. You'll have Zion. If Zion can, I feel like 280 is too big. I'm going to keep saying it. If he doesn't lose weight, he's going to be Jared Sullinger all over again. But
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this because I've been watching a couple games with this guy. I think Chino Hill-Lonzo is ready. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Chino Hill.
Oh, no. You're right. That's my mistake. For everybody watching. Not a guard. a big man. They need a legitimate. I'm getting rebounds.
Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna agree with that either. I think the kid that they drafted last year, and I can't think of his name right now. He's not all the way there yet because he only played like 2 years in college. He wasn't that. He's not all the way there.
What big man is this?
Huh?
What big man is this?
Hold on. Give me a second. I got to think of his name. He is freak. Give me a second.
Look it up.
Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes.
I need another one.
No, Jackson.
Jackson Hayes can be good.
No, he's not the one.
Chino Hill Lonzo.
If they would have got my man, I would feel a lot better about the Pelicans if they would have somebody like Marvin Bagley or Dion or Ayton. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, but that's
Marvin Bagley Marvin Bagley can't stay healthy.
I'd rather name somebody that they could get a hold of.
You said Marvin Bagley's a dog?
Yeah, dog.
If they could go make a trade,
can't even stay healthy,
and get them a big man that just rebound like a Taco Charlton.
Oh, Taco.
They get Taco. Somebody they can make that. I don't know if they're gonna trade Bobo.
Hey, Bobo, nasty.
They're not trading Bobo, man.
I told you, Dennis Bobos. That worked, man.
All right, let's go to the next slate of games. July 31st, we got to see Giannis. And we got to see the Rockets. Who've been playing out of their mind.
Giannis,
but we got to see
cheap for you, Antetokounmpo.
I'm hating on Giannis. I'm telling y'all that right now. I'm hating on Giannis right now. I'm hating.
Well, hold on. So I'm gonna go to the important games that actually truly matter, and I will mention that the Suns are 2-0, or 3-0 in the bubble at the moment, which I don't know. I mean, they played the Wizards and they played somebody else bad, but they haven't played any good teams. But they are
which is bad because Portland has been close in both games.
Yeah,
and the fact that the Grizzlies lost let the Mavericks in.
Yeah. But the first game was the Bucks versus one of the big games in that day was the Bucks versus the Celtics. Jayson Tatum didn't have too big of a game. Actually, he had a horrible game.
I know somebody sent that shit to me.
Jayson Tatum had a bad game. Actually, just the Celtics in general just weren't looking too hot. Bad shooting night, but it was the first game back on the court. But Giannis did what Giannis does. Had 36, 7, and 5. 36, 15, and 7. Chris Middleton played bad. Brook Lopez played bad. And, it was everybody's first game on the court, but what was your guys' reaction to that game, honestly?
I'm hating on Giannis.
Why are you hating on Giannis?
I'm hating on Giannis.
What are you hating on Giannis
right now?
Hey, yo, Ryan Shaw be killing me, yo.
What did Giannis do to you?
He's Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm hating on him.
Yo.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to hear no Giannis talk when you keep getting bounced in the second round of the playoffs.
He went to the third round last year.
Why he can't get over the hump in the East and you the best player in the league?
This is only hold on, wait, hold on. So we're really gonna follow him for 2 years. Well, the year before this, LeBron was still 2 years ago. LeBron was still in the East. No one was getting past LeBron.
That's an excuse.
Yes, it's an excuse.
Come on, man.
So, so the Raptors get to the finals as soon as LeBron leaves, huh? I mean, the Raptors were the number 1 seed for 2 years in a row, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
It wasn't 2 years in a row. It wasn't 2 years.
It was a year. It was a year, and then it was the second seed in 1 year, and they couldn't get past LeBron. They got swept 1 year, and that was the year that they were the first seed.
It doesn't matter.
Coach got fired.
I get it.
So what I'm telling you is, you can't fault him.
It's not just LeBron though that you can't get.
So
past.
It's
LeBron in a magazine of all-star players. Like what are you talking about? It's not just LeBron over there. It was just. It's LeBron.
No. What is it? No. The year that
they had Kyrie that year.
No, that's not the year they had, because that was his last year there. When he went to, no, that was the last year he was there. The last year he was there, they didn't have Kyrie. They didn't have Kyrie the last year he was there.
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas?
That's what they traded Kyrie Irving for.
So you're really going to mention Isaiah Thomas?
I'm not. Listen,
okay, I was about to take like Sean.
The Celtics did Isaiah Thomas dirty, number one. Isaiah Thomas should have $100 million back then. But that's neither here nor there.
For one season?
I'm saying
No,
no.
he had
They
2 good seasons. Here you go.
what? Isaiah
1.5.
Thomas was a dog, bro.
Bro,
They should have.
so hold on.
They should
In
have paid him
hindsight,
just based off of.
so in
based off of what he
hindsight, you
went
guys
through.
were gonna pay him money now for 2 seasons, basically.
Okay.
They paying
Okay.
everybody
Wait a
else
minute.
like that.
But wait a minute. Is this right or wrong? When his sister died, the organization knew that he shouldn't have played, right?
I mean, hey, he wanted to play.
But I'm asking the question though: Did
They did, but he
the
wanted to play,
Celtics
though.
know? I don't care what he wanted. As an organization, as the coach, and as the owner, you knew that this man was not supposed to play basketball, right?
So let me ask you something. Hold on.
No, don't answer my question with a question. Answer the question.
I said I agree with you, and I get that, but he wanted to play.
I wasn't done though. I wasn't done there. So
Okay.
when he first got hurt, y'all knew he wasn't supposed to play because of the injury, right? Y'all knew it, right? Right?
Hey, he said he was ready to play.
I don't have time for none of that.
He said he was ready to play.
I don't care about what he's talking about. Answer the question.
Hold on, you not go look. If a player tells me he's ready to play, he's ready to play.
I don't care what he's talking about. At the end of the day, you got staff and all of that shit, so you know that he wasn't supposed to play basketball, right?
No.
Not only that.
I'm not saying. Hold on, wait.
Play him. He gets hurt. Then you trade him. That's cool.
Hold on. So let me put this to you like this. Like I said, and I send my condolences to him and his family, but saying that he shouldn't be playing when his sister died, you know how many times that people have played when their family members have died? That's not, I mean, if he wants to play, he wants to get on the court because he probably felt like, hey, this is the way I'm going to take my stress out. This is the way that I'm going to grieve. I'm going to go out here and ball. That's not a reason for you to say he shouldn't be playing. I forgot what the guy's name for the Pistons, who literally played the same night that his dad died on the Bad Boys Pistons. I can't think of his name, but guess what?
I got you. So what happened when Michael Jordan's dad died? What happened? He stopped playing basketball and started playing baseball is what happened.
Okay. That's one person.
That's how you know.
That's one person.
Come on, bro. When somebody like that pass away, it's not healthy for you to be playing no sport.
So, because Michael Jordan, one example, because that's literally one example. I mean, Brad Favre didn't go play baseball or play golf when his dad died. He was still on the field playing.
No, he didn't play football.
He was still playing.
The same day his dad died?
Yes.
I don't know the same day. I know it was
exactly.
It was
the same week.
It wasn't the same week.
Yes, it was. He literally went.
It was the same week though.
Bro, it was the same week. I know it was the same week because that was literally the story.
Different. That's a completely different entendre.
Okay, even if it is, once again, we go back to the Bad Boys Piston. I can't think of his name now.
That's a different era of basketball.
Why does that matter? So would you tell me they suffer? Would you tell me they suffer now?
Listen to me, George, listen to me real quick.
I guess they suffer.
You're talking. You heard what you said. The Bad Boy Pistons.
So you're saying that they get a pass because they soft?
He knew he was going to be able to go on the court and clothesline somebody. He was going to get that out.
So you telling me that he's soft, basically, is what I'm hearing. So that's why.
Thomas?
Yeah.
I'm saying basketball in this generation is soft. Period.
So hence that's why he shouldn't be playing because he's soft.
Hey, don't LeBron leave out for cramps. Nobody say nothing. This man played after his sister died, and now he's a bum. I don't get it.
I mean, everybody said something when LeBron left out for a cramp. What are you talking about here? Everybody was calling him all kinds of names.
Nah, but he's still revered as the GOAT, though, isn't he?
One of the GOATs, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, come on. But Isaiah doesn't get none of that because of that whole turmoil. It wasn't just his sister dying. It was everything that was going on back to back. They did everything in their power not to pay that man. That's the whole point, and he got away without being paid.
I don't even remember what the original topic is, but we were talking about the Celtics Bucks. We can talk about this.
I'm just saying. He was in the MVP race the year before.
He had I remember how. He said he should have got $80 million. Yeah.
He should have.
No, he shouldn't have.
His bench
paying him for 2 good seasons.
Getting that much money.
I ain't paying him for 2 good seasons.
What?
Jesus.
You pay people for one.
I'm not paying for 2 good seasons.
Are you serious? People have been paid for one.
Who?
J.R. Smith.
Who? Other than Chandler Parsons.
George?
Other than Chandler Parsons, who?
J.R. Smith.
You didn't say Paul George, a guy who's a guy who's averaged 20 points on a constant, a guy who's averaged been a two-way player on a consistent basis, who came back from a broken leg and is still balling right now. Don't say Paul George.
But what you said was what he got paid for. When he got paid off of one season.
He got paid off of multiple seasons with the hope of him being back to that and being back to that. No, he got paid off of multiple seasons with the hope of him coming back to that level.
Remember, the first year that Frank Vogel was coaching the Pacers, Danny Granger was the man. People forget that. Danny Granger was the man. Danny Granger then gets hurt. Listen.
I know he got hurt. I'm very aware.
Then gets hurt. Then Paul George becomes the man. Nobody even thought the Pacers was going back without.
When did Paul George get his contract?
Paul George got his contract, I believe, the year after that.
What year?
I'm not sure. I'm horrible with the years, so don't get me the line.
I mean, I need the year so I can tell you how much he was averaging.
Hold on, I got you. Do
you know that the Grizzlies are on a 3-game losing streak?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but the Spurs are on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, I mean the Spurs can definitely because we need to move on to the shot, so we can talk about it afterwards. But they're struggling. The team I've been most impressed with right now is the Rockets, though, for sure.
Why?
The Rockets have been balling. You feel why?
I'm not impressed with no damn Rockets.
Why are you not impressed with the Rockets?
Because only 2 people shoot the ball.
So you're not impressed with the Rockets because only 2 people shoot the ball?
That's it.
So that makes it even worse that 2 people are. Hold on, wait, Sean. That makes it even worse that 2 people are beating the whole team. Is what you're telling me?
I mean, if these 2 people were like scrubs and not former MVPs, then yeah. But these are 2 MVPs.
So Sean,
you need is 2 good players and the rest and some followers, and you're fine.
Sean, let me run down the stats for you for their first game against the Mavericks.
Okay.
PJ Tucker had 7. Robert Covington had 13. Daniel House had 20. Russell Westbrook had 31. James Harden had 49 on 14 for 20 that I must add. Jeff Green had 10. Ben McLemore had 13. Oscar Rivers had 10. They had every player on their team in double digits except for 1 player. That's pretty stout to me. I'm not gonna lie to you here.
But how many times does that happen?
Okay.
That sounds like what do they call? What's the coach name? A D'Antoni offense.
Of course it is. Of course it's a D'Antoni offense. But let's just go here though. I mean, you said how many times that happened. So let's just go here, Let's go to the game that they just beat the Bucks against, Sean. They beat one of the top teams in the East. PJ Tucker, 11. Robert Covington, 15. Daniel House, 16. Russell Westbrook, 31. James Harden, 24. Jeff Green, 9. Ben
Why
Mark,
you give me a shot? Why you give me a shot that time?
Oh, he was shot for 14. I'll give you a shot. He shot bad, which makes it even worse because they still beat the Bucks with team basketball. That makes it even worse. So, like I said, I've been very impressed with the Rockets. Dennis, how you feel about the Suns, man? I know you was very hyped up again about them and everything, and I know you're a big Devin Booker fan.
He loved Devin
Suns
Booker.
on a 2-game winning streak.
I'd say Devin Booker's been playing team basketball, man.
I know after y'all fucking demolished him. I know.
I did demolish him, to be honest with you.
Man, he's not a team basketball player. Whatever. I don't care how you want to say it. He ain't.
He's not, unfortunately, but he's been playing team basketball. I'm hoping that they get him and DeAndre Ayton on the same, like they can actually play team basketball and they get something going because that team can be scary if they get together. Because I'm a big fan of DeAndre Ayton also, like real big.
DeAndre Ayton is a dog. I like it. DeAndre Ayton is a dog.
All right, let's go to the next slate. This is the game I wanted to talk about, man. Boy, TJ Warren demolished you guys.
Oh my God, you is killing me. This dude has 1 good game and you don't want to stop talking about it.
Of course not. You let him drop 53.
It says it right next to him though. Career high. Right.
You want to know the complete crazy thing that Ben Simmons was on him a lot, and so was Shake too, and he was just destroying them guys. No, but for real though.
I'll wait. I want to talk about. I want to talk about that man from Philly that's up there, right? I want to talk about him.
Oh, Embiid killed it.
No. I'm talking about the one that's from Philly, not the one that plays for Philly. Kyle Lowry.
Oh,
Yeah,
he played great.
Yes. Yes, I want to talk about that Philly kid. Yes.
What are we talking about with it? That he's finally carrying a team? Is
he just beat LeBron and Anthony Davis. Are we not going to talk about this?
Oh, I mean,
is that not a feat?
It's definitely talked about. I mean, it's like I said, and I told you when I was talking about the Clippers that I'm worried about the Lakers because honestly and truly, I just don't know how they're going to be in the playoffs come playoff time.
I told you in a 7-game series, they're not going to beat the Clippers. It's not going to happen.
We've all said this since the beginning of the year, basically. I mean, I know I have.
I just think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is too much. It's too much.
It is, especially with their bench. I want to issue an apology to Joel Embiid. A week ago, I said he was going to be out of shape, and well, obviously, he wasn't out of shape.
21 rebounds.
I wish I was on that show. Because
my guy said, "Hey, Dwight, shut up. I'm gonna put a 41 and 21 and carry my team on my back."
Hey man, I remember you telling me that numbers like this were like fake. If you had numbers like this, you consider fake.
No. Not
a real person.
If you had numbers like 150, yeah, and no one's seen it, that's fake.
Well,
like nobody.
Oh man, stop it!
No one's ever seen it.
I mean,
and no one had a picture.
I seen somebody put up these numbers, but usually he got 10 assists too. But
who?
Wilt Still Chamberlain.
I've seen
Chamberlain.
I've seen somebody put up numbers like this, and he's a point guard.
Oh, you talking about
Russell Westbrook?
Mr. Rolling 60? Russell Westbrook?
Rolling 60s, baby.
This is the last time This is the last time I would say anything about Will on this show.
Lies.
You put 100. I'm talking about today.
Oh, okay.
I'm always going to talk about trash about Will. But you put 150 up, and then no one has to.
He put up 100 points.
100 points and what? 30 rebounds probably. No one. So here, Dennis. No one has a picture.
They do got.
No one. A picture of him with 100 point sign. No one has game footage.
Ask Bill Russell about it.
That's messed up.
Bill Russell wasn't even there.
We gotta have game footage.
Bro, you have to have something. They didn't write, bro. One person wrote about it. One reporter wrote about it.
There wasn't that many reporters back then.
One reporter.
How long that was technology the way it is now.
It does not. So one reporter writing about it makes me want to. Come on.
So you know what else they say about Wilt? They say Wilt had over 20,000 girls.
And
wasn't nobody there to see him do all that. But there ain't no cameras for that.
And I believe that. But guess what? We're talking about a stadium full of fans. It's ain't coronavirus, but players ain't there. I mean, when fans ain't there, they were there. So you got a stadium full of fans and reporters, because there were enough reporters there at the end of the day.
You watch Kobe put up 81 3/4. So why can't
and I believe. Hey, guess what? There was a 3-point line. There ain't no 3-point line back then.
I mean, and one.
He wasn't that great of a free throw shooter. And they said he took breaks.
I mean, neither was Shaq. But they get fouled.
Shaq ain't never put up 100 points though.
He put up 60.
He ain't put up 100 though. He put up 100. But that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say
Robinson
about it.
Put up 70.
He did, and I give David Robinson major props. Also, I will say that Bam Adebayo definitely outplayed Jokic when they played him that game. So big shout out to Bam Adebayo as always. Last one. Jayson Tatum had a bad game, and then I had to shut my mouth again because Jayson Tatum went off for 34, 4 and 8. And he literally had 21 points in the first. I think it was the first half or first quarter, one of the two. He was balling though. And hey, can't say anything about it. Luka had a good game also. It's been a lot of good contested games, a lot of good players. I hope you guys been watching. I mean, I've been excited watching it. I hope you guys been watching it too. All right. So NBA bubble hot take. Pick the 4 most likely to happen. Go with you first. Let's go with you first, Sean, because you can see the screen.
You said first. Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben Simmons making 3 pointers in the game. I'm going with that.
You got to pick 4 of them.
Okay, I'm going with Simmons. Oh man, I'm gonna say somebody dropping a 70-point game. I can see that coming. Oh, I'm definitely going with Ja Morant averaging 25 points and 10 assists. And the Blazers taking LA to 7 games. I see that. I can see that.
Okay, Dennis.
I'm going with Ja Morant, Ben Simmons. This got to happen right now. Yeah, in the bubble.
This season in the bubble.
Yeah. Fuck it. The Rockets are going to eliminate the LA team.
Oh, child.
I mean, I think they are.
Somebody gonna put up 70 though.
Yeah, I really feel like somebody gonna put up 70.
Somebody gonna put up 70.
I think it might be Harden.
Since fucking TJ Warren just put up 53. Somebody gonna put up 70.
I'm gonna go with Harden for that 70 piece.
So my 3 that I'm picking, I'm gonna pick Ben Simmons, making his 3 3-pointers in the game. I'm gonna pick Rockets eliminating the LA team. I'm gonna pick the Heat eliminating the Bucks.
That's a homer pick, but
it's not a homer pick. It's not a homer pick, and I'll explain to you why if you think it's a homer pick. So I can explain to you why I'm saying that.
Please break that down.
The Heat have played the Bucks literally the toughest this whole season. They've beat them twice. If I'm not mistaken, they're 2-2 in the season. They beat them twice, and literally they have the height to play against them. That's one thing. In order for you to beat the Bucks, you have to have height to play against them. You also have to have somebody that can at least get physical with Giannis. They're gonna let Chris Middleton get his because we don't trust Chris Middleton to get his truly in the playoffs. Like I just don't trust Chris Middleton. Not saying he's a bad player or a good player. I think Chris Middleton is actually good, but I'm not gonna trust him to just kill our team. I think Jimmy Butler and them, they can just they're gonna put up points with him. You got to be able to score and you got to be able to play defense. I just think that he'd have a better all-around team than them. It's Giannis and the crew over there. Whereas in the Heat, you got the Heat and the boys. So yes,
I just don't believe in Jimmy Butler. I just don't believe it. I think Jimmy Butler. I believe Jimmy Butler and Chris Middleton. If Chris Middleton balls out unexpectedly, the Bucks win. And Jimmy Butler is not as streaky as he has been in the playoffs. Then the Sixers. I mean the Sixers, but then the Heat win.
You gotta understand. Jimmy Butler isn't to the point where he can score when he wants to, but he also is going to get his team involved. I mean, he's going to get his team involved in it though too, and that's why he's been playing. He's been playing that role, which is why these players have been like excelling this season.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like in the playoffs, that's a different brand of basketball. Jimmy Butler has to come out as the Jimmy, like he has to ball. If he doesn't ball,
he doesn't have to come out and do that. If we can get
or as Brett Brown would say, he has to be the adult in the room. That was James Butler.
Bro, if he comes out and gives us 18 points, we'll be perfectly fine. Because I know a Bam Adebayo is going to give me 20. I know what Kelly.
Y'all coming in with some rookies, right?
We're coming in with one rookie, with 2, counting Kendrick Nunn.
But I'm saying as far as playoff rookies.
Who? Other than Bam and Kendrick Nunn and Tyler Hero.
The Heat went to the playoffs. That's a lot. Tyler Hero's a dog.
That's 3. I mean, I'm saying that's 3 players.
But Tyler Hero is a major part of that piece.
He's not truly though. He was injured for the whole last season. We were still winning. Okay. Like the guy's inconsistent. And don't get me wrong, he is a major part of the team.
Speaking of playoffs.
It's not like
playoffs. I'm not speaking on what happens in the regular season. Playoffs has always and always.
He's not as big as a part of the team as Duncan Robinson is. I'll just put it like that. Every difference that you said Duncan Robinson was going to be missing for the playoffs, or he's going to be struggling. No, I mean Tyler Hero's already been inconsistent for literally half of the season. So, hey, here's what it is. That's my pick, and I'm also going to go with another sleeper. My last one being the Raptors reach the finals.
What?
Yes, absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks are getting there. Only other team is Celtics and the Raptors.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the Raptors go to the finals. I'm willing to have that Kawhi Leonard conversation, but until then, he's still a GOAT.
You
Not the
said
GOAT,
Kawhi
but
Leonard.
he's the
I'm
best.
about to say, like, wait a minute, buddy.
Not the GOAT. I'm saying, like, when I say the GOAT, and I'm speaking present era, I'm saying best in the league right now. I don't feel like there's no player, bar none, player for player, better than Kawhi Leonard.
I guess you don't know who the Slim Reaper is.
He don't play defense like Kawhi Leonard. That's the difference.
I guess you don't know who the Slim Reaper is.
I guess Kevin Durant never got defensive player of the year either.
That's cool and all, but guess what?
Okay.
Guess what? You know what's funny, Sean? You want to know what's really funny? That game that Kevin Durant came back for literally 5 minutes, and he was literally destroying Kawhi Leonard that whole entire time. Where he put up 11 points. When he put up 11 points,
I get it.
5 minutes.
It's Kevin Durant. There's not a person that you can put in front of him that's going to stop him. I completely agree with you. It's cool. It's Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant still plays defense also,
but he doesn't play defense like Kawhi. Kevin Durant.
Just like I'm guessing Kawhi Leonard. Hey, Kawhi Leonard played defense against LeBron in the finals too, right? Huh?
Yes, he did.
Dennis, can you please tell me how many points that LeBron was averaging in that finals against Kawhi Leonard?
But you know what I also want you to do? Because you got to dig deeper. That's what I like to dig. Look up how many points did LeBron average over Kawhi in that final?
How many points did he average, Sean? I mean, if you know it.
I don't, but it wasn't that many. I was watching it. It wasn't that many. But Kawhi was giving LeBron everything he could handle.
He was taking Kawhi to the hole. Yes, he was making it tougher for him, but he was not stopping him. That's what people don't understand.
Who stopped Kawhi?
Kawhi wasn't even averaging the most points on the team.
Who got Finals MVP?
He didn't deserve it. Tony Parker played a way better series than him.
Come on. Without Kawhi, they would have lost. Facts.
Okay. And without Tony Parker, they would have lost. I can just do the same thing.
No.
Tony Parker's averaging 18. What are we talking about?
So that means I can take Tony Parker out and put somebody like J.R. Smith there, and they still win.
J.R. Smith is averaging 18 in the finals.
J.R. Smith is averaging about 21 in the finals.
When
they beat when they beat the Warriors.
Are you positive about that?
Look it up.
Are you positive?
It's either when they beat or when they lost, but he has an average over a dub in the finals.
Are you positive?
Positive.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're positive before I look it up. I want to look it up and then I want to look it up.
J.R. Smith has averaged over 20 points in the finals.
So in 2017, J.R. Smith averaged 11 points a game. So it's not the 2017 finals. Let's go to the 2016 finals because I know it wasn't 2018. So it has to be this 2016 finals. It has to. He was averaging 10 points in a game in 2016. He's never averaged 20 points a game in the finals.
Hold on. Now
absolutely not.
Now I got to go look. Yes, man.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
All right.
Okay.
This is your team, man. I want you to talk about these boys. The potential that these boys have right here.
The potential that they have is through the roof. I must admit, I
gotta get this.
When they took this bull, Michael Porter Jr., everybody was saying, this is a big health risk. I looked at it, I said, they got time for him to develop. And look at him. 37 points, 12 rebounds. Ain't too much more you can say about him. He's turning into the number one basketball player that he was.
Yeah, I forgot he was the number one basketball player in the nation when he came out.
He was number one basketball player in the nation.
Who's that?
Michael Porter. I've been real impressed with Michael Porter Jr. Jokic has obviously been manning the team, so you can't complain about that. And then you got Bobo.
They just need some consistent guard play. They get some help with Jamal Murray.
They do got consistent guard play.
They don't.
Them guards. Well, I'm gonna say this. Them guards.
They big man loaded though.
Them guards.
They are.
They can go old school. They big man loaded.
The big men are loaded, and they can move too. Well,
What position does Porter
Joker don't play defense, but Bobo can move though.
What position does Porter play?
He plays small for power forward. He's like a hybrid of both.
So he's a swing forward.
Yep.
They really don't need no guard help then. If that swing does what he's supposed to do, then you really don't need good guards. That's been proven already.
Yeah, but they don't have, as he said, and Jamal Murray's not even there right now too. I don't think. I think he's not even there. The thing is though, they don't have consistent guard play on a nightly basis. Monte Morris has been playing guard for them. He's actually been starting point guard. He hasn't been playing bad. I mean, he put up like 15 a night in OT. Not like in OT, but he's put up 15 a night though. I just think that they don't have that consistent guard play, which is it's iffy with them. I think they need another guard. But on that down low part though, they got Michael Porter, Bobo, Joker. I mean, you can't complain about that right there. It's 3 young stars ready to go.
I think Jokic might be the best big man in the NBA.
I can't agree with you on that.
He may be, bro.
I can't agree with you on that. He doesn't play defense. You were just raving about how good Kawhi Leonard is playing defense, but now you're giving the best big man in the NBA to somebody who doesn't play defense.
So I'm just saying the only person that can hold a light to him for me is Joel Embiid.
As big man?
That's big man, yeah.
Are we just forgetting that the Lakers have literally somebody that can put up 30 a game, 10 rebounds, and be the defensive player of the year?
Listen,
what are we talking about
here? He's soft.
And Joker's not? What are we talking about?
No, I don't think.
What are we talking about here?
I don't think the Joker's soft. I think he does a lot of theatrics. I don't think he's soft.
What are we talking about here? This guy's not soft. What are we talking about here? What are we truly talking about here? You just said he's not soft.
No, he's not.
Come on, man.
He's tougher than Anthony Davis, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Now, Anthony Davis is soft. That's soft.
No, he's not. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that he's tougher than Anthony Davis when this guy doesn't even like playing defense. At least Anthony Davis, I know I'm going to get defense. Yes, he's soft on the offense end sometimes. When it comes to defense, no. Anthony Davis is not soft. I think you guys get that two things mixed up right there. When you saw somebody soft, you have to realize he's soft on the offense end. He's not soft on the defense end.
Okay.
Even still, he still averages more points than Joker on the offense end. He still is a better defensive player than him. Like, what are we talking about here?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Would you agree that Jokic was the star of his team last year?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Okay, boom. So you will also agree that Anthony Davis was the star of the Pelicans last year?
Started Pelicans
when he was on the Pelicans, he was the starter of the Pelicans.
And the Lakers, right? Yes.
He's not the starter of the Lakers. You can kiss my ass.
He is.
Anyway.
Yes, he is.
That being said,
hey, Sean. Hey, who leads the team in every single category, literally except for assists?
But why?
Who?
But why?
Of the Lakers?
But why? Like, the reason why he's leading every category is why? Because LeBron is doing what?
Don't say because LeBron is throwing the ball to him. He's getting his own. Yeah, it's part of it, but LeBron is getting his own too.
But who leads the league in assists?
Okay, LeBron does. Are you saying that every point? Are you saying that every point? Like, are we acting like he's not a post player and every point doesn't go to him? Like every assist that he throws is to Anthony Davis?
If I had to put a percentage on it, I would say 60% of LeBron assists.
Oh, come on. No. You just called this man the best big man in the league who doesn't play he won't play a lick of defense. I'm just so confused on that point.
But you call Kevin Durant the best in the league, and he don't play defense either.
Kevin Durant does play defense. It's a difference from him not playing a lick of defense and then playing defense.
Durant does not play defense.
Yes, he does.
No, what defense does Durant play?
Yes, he does. It might not be the best, but he plays defense, though.
But what defense does he play?
Defense? Well, what do you own ball defense, help defense? He does it all. It's not the best, but he does it.
We're going to agree to disagree. Let's move on.
I guess we are.
Let's move on. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you all night.
I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree, Sean.
Y'all making me the mediator over here. I ain't even get to argue yet. Dang. Yeah, y'all doing more arguing than me. That ain't supposed to happen.
It's good. It's good back and forth though. I love it.
All right, all decade teams and awards from the 1970 to 79. Do you guys agree with this list?
No.
What don't you agree with on this list?
Where's Kobe?
You don't agree with who?
I'm messing with you. Yeah, I agree.
Who did you say, bro?
I was messing with. I said Kobe. I was messing with you.
I was about to say, where you see Kobe at?
That's what I was saying. Where is it? He's supposed to be the MVP at every era. But anyway,
all right. I agree with this.
You mean to tell me all this time I thought Willis Reed played center?
What did he play?
So they said the most underrated player of the 1970s was Elvin Hayes.
Was who?
Elvin Hayes.
That might be right.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Let's go to the 80s.
All right.
But I don't see. Oh no, there you go. I see. Wait a minute. Go back. Go back. That's what I'm disagreeing on right now.
What?
Why is Dr. J in the second team?
Because he ain't better than Rick Barry.
He's not better than Rick Barry.
You're killing me.
He's not better than Rick.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
Sean, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Y'all killing me.
Sean, I'm not gonna argue with you. All you gotta do is just go back and look at it.
I did.
So what I will. Say.
Every time Rick Barry played Dr. J, he bust his ass.
Bro, because he can
What's your excuse?
Go at him doesn't make him better than him.
Go look at their achievements, Sean.
Oh God!
Hey, Sean,
listen, Gilbert Arenas gave Kobe Bryant 63.
That's a different story. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that's a different story.
Is he better than Kobe?
What you call him don't have more achievements than Kobe Bryant. Rick Barry got more achievements than Julius Erving.
No, Rick Barry has more achievements
in the 70s. In the 70s.
In the NBA.
In the 70s.
Julius Erving.
No. Listen what I'm saying. In the 70s. Make sure you say in the 70s when you go look at it. Because I know how you get.
To my guy who said, where's Oscar Robertson? Oscar played mostly in the 60s. He only played 4 years in the 70s. So that's like the main reason why he's not on here. Because I was wondering the same thing for a second. So you ain't alone.
And John Havlic's better than Pistol Pete?
I'm not gonna agree or disagree with that. But like
John Havlic, no, y'all agree with everything on this list. So you gotta explain it. Is John Havlic better than Pistol Pete?
I'm not gonna agree or disagree with it. I think they go both ways. I think it goes both ways. I think it goes both ways, and I think the reason why they have it on there is because of the rings they won at that time. I think that's the main reason. So it just goes both ways on it. So that's the reason why he's on there, though. I'm going to the 80s. Any disagreements on this?
Where's Pimpin'?
Anybody?
Where's Pimpin'?
Pimpin' was into the late 80s.
Oh, okay. I'm asking. I see Michael Jordan.
That was the same thing with what you call him. Dr. J didn't get there till I think it was 70, 76.
Okay.
Pippen ain't get here to 88.
Where Barkley?
Barkley got there I think it was 84.
But that's a good question though.
So where is he?
Yeah.
He got there at 84. Where is he?
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a good question.
Was he better than James Worthy?
Yes.
Was he better than Kevin McHale? We talking about in the 80s. We ain't talking about his whole career. Again, this is an all-decade team.
You're right. It says 80s. You're right.
Right. This is the 80s. Again.
You're right.
Okay.
Real quick.
Where's Penny?
Penny who?
Penny who?
I know you're talking about Penny Hardaway.
That's 90s.
I'm about to say, wait a minute. He still wouldn't be on the list.
That's 90s.
He's still not going to be on this list.
I seen Hakeem, and I started thinking Shaq, and I'm like, Shaq's more dominant in the 90s and 2000s.
All right. Everything else is fine on this?
Yeah.
One thing I do like is they put Adrian Dantley on there for most underrated player. I agree with that, for sure.
Know that motherfucker.
AD
I feel like
was the biggest.
somebody's missing, but I can't put my finger on it right now.
I think everybody. You got Kareem. You got Moses. Because Moses definitely.
You see who the best coach? You see who the best coach is on there, right?
Yeah, the Godfather.
All right. I just want to make sure everybody knew that.
That's my boy, the Godfather, of course. All right,
Defensive
the 90s.
player of the decade. Okay, cool. No, go ahead. You already went past that.
All right, the 90s. Anybody disagree with this one? I guess there's Charles Barkley right there in the second tier. I mean, I guess that answers the question.
I like that they got Kevin Johnson on here.
I don't agree that Karl Malone is better than Barkley.
I'll give you that.
I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to agree.
Patrick Ewing, and David Robinson went better than Shaq.
What year did Shaq come in the league?
92, I think it was.
It was 92.
Either 91 or 92. I'm not sure.
What year did Patrick Ewing go to the finals?
Patrick Ewing went to the finals 94, 99. Or 98. One of them two.
So that's the reason why he's on there then. I mean, his team was in the finals. Shaq went to the finals one time, so they probably just did that. And also, David Robinson won the finals in the 90s. So I think that's really the main reason why he's in that list like that.
But we're talking about player. We're talking about player for player right now. We're not talking.
I see, and I understand. Talking about player for player. I get
Shaq
you.
is better than both of them.
I'm not disagreeing with you on it, but I'm telling you that's probably the reason why they have it up there. Also,
Lonzo Mourning got paid the most out of all these motherfuckers at one point.
You know the crazy thing, I was gonna say that too. Hey, real quick, shout out to Kellen, to my boy Kellen. Get well soon, brother. I'll see you in the comments. Soon, brother. See you in the comments, man. Shout out to Kellen. That's the crazy thing. Alonzo Mourning did get paid more than a lot of these people.
Hakeem Olajuwon was defensive player of the decade. Damn.
I agree with that.
Damn.
Yeah. You gotta give it to him.
And he got most valuable ring. Damn.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, because he got that.
That was the best ring in the 90s? You agree with that?
I think Go ahead.
I don't think the best play was that MJ Game 6. I'm not going to give him that.
In the 90s?
I'm not going to give him that.
What do you think the best play was?
Reggie Miller.
You said what?
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller putting up 8 points in 8 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it was 11 seconds. 8 points in 11 seconds?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy. And it was to put the Knicks out, finally. Finally getting over that hump.
Yeah, that's true. I can hear that.
Means more. I think that means more a little bit for Reggie Miller than it did for Mike. Mike already had a ring before that.
I can give you that. I
like that. I like that. That's a good argument. And that's the
thing. I mean, that shot did ultimately win the series, but if he missed, he wouldn't have lost. He would have had to go.
Do you feel as though Kevin Johnson was most underrated player in the 90s?
Oh.
Because you did mention Penny Hardaway, and he's not on his list.
Penny's not on his list.
You know, there's another person that's not on this list that was nominated in the 90s?
Who?
Come on.
Grant Hill.
And I'm not giving a Rookie of the Year to David Robinson.
Who are you giving it to?
Allen Iverson. Fuck you talking about?
He only played like 2 years in the 90s.
What? He was drafted in 96.
He played 96.
He was drafted in 96.
Okay, even still, you're gonna give it to him for 4 years when David Robinson literally played the whole entire decade.
They're not saying decade. They said Rookie of the Year.
They're saying Rookie of the
90s.
Bro, I'm pretty sure.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure.
Expecting no 5'11" dude to come out there.
All right, so look, if you want to be completely honest, the Rookie of the Year is Tim Duncan. He came in and got the ring, and averaging 20 and 10.
His rookie year, he didn't get a ring. It was the next year.
He was injured, so it was his next year, right? So basically, by NBA statuses, that would have been his rookie year still.
You know that was a shortened season. Chill out.
I'm saying by NBA statuses, that would have been his rookie year. So yes, he would have been rookie year. Like if we're being quite honest, I
don't care about none of that. AI came in balling. Nobody expected that.
Well, he was the number 1 pick, so I can't say nobody expected it.
No, that was his rookie year.
No, it wasn't. It was the next year.
No, Tim Duncan's rookie year wasn't his. He averaged 21 and 11.
I'm talking about when he won the championship.
Oh yeah, you talking about that? Okay, that's fine.
Because I thought he won the championship his rookie year.
I thought it was too, but no, it was the second year. I guess.
Devon Stanfield had to correct me on that.
Okay. I thought it was his rookie year.
We missing some players, man.
Let's go 2000.
We missing some players in the 90s, though.
Ooh, no, they fucked up. Steve Nash got to go.
Steve Nash got to go. Why Jayson
Steve Nash got to go?
What is going on? Tim Duncan MVP? Stop. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Tim Duncan got back-to-back MVPs.
I don't care.
You just feel such.
Kobe should have had both of Steve Nash's and Dirk's. Let's be real.
Kevin Garnett was Kevin Garnett really the defensive player of the decade?
No, absolutely not.
I think Steve Nash should be on team 3.
I think he should too. I agree with you.
I think Jason Kidd should be team 2.
I think Paul Pierce should be under T-Mac.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think Dwight Howard needs to be taken off the list.
I have to agree with that. Oh, never mind. I forgot. We got a T-Mac hater.
No.
We got a Dwight Howard hater. So this conversation ain't gonna go well. Let me get that out the way right now.
Bro.
Absolutely not.
You're not gonna tell me that Paul Pierce is better than T-Mac. I don't care.
What I am telling you, here's what I am telling you though. Here's what I am telling you. This is a simple fact at the end of the day. This is what I'm going to tell you. 1, Tracy McGrady's injury prone. 2,
oh my God.
2, and here's the main point. This is the main point. Guess who never made it past the first round in their prime? Until they got to the Spurs.
I don't want to hear it. He was in the finals, right? I'm
asking you.
Finals, right?
Okay, so we're talking about this T-Mac though. He never made it past the first round of the finals. I mean, of the playoffs.
And that Paul Pierce didn't either until he got an All-Star team.
He made it to the playoffs. He made it to the playoffs.
Don't talk up there. So did T-Mac.
Did they make? Hold on, wait. Let me see. Because I'm pretty sure he did make it past the first round of the playoffs. We'll see.
When has Paul Pierce ever been past the first round?
Hold on. We'll see. We shall see. Hold on.
He past the first round.
He definitely went past the first round. Like, I'm almost positive.
When he had Antoine Walker.
He definitely went past the first round, though. I do know that.
When he went to the second round and got bounced?
It's better than not going to the second round at all. Because he got bounced. T-Mac got bounced literally year after year after year after year after year until he was a bench player on the Spurs. And that's just the simple truth.
Second round. I'm pretty sure T-Mac went to the second round. No, bro.
No. He has never made it past the second round until he got to the Spurs. He has never touched it. He's never licked it. He's never smelt it.
I think Kevin Garnett needs to come down and LeBron needs to go up.
Kevin Garnett?
Yeah.
No, negative.
You think he did more than LeBron in 2000 and 2009?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, he made it past the first round in 2002 when he was averaging 22 points a game. He made it past the first round in 2003. He made it past the first round in 2008, of course. So that's 3 times that he's made it past the first round.
1 time without that team is what I'm saying.
No, 2 times. Oh, no, 2 times. 2.
You said 03
no,
and
he
win?
had 01 and 03. He had Antoine Walker.
It's without the team that he just said, right?
He's still not better than T-Mac.
In 2010, he did it too, though. 2010, they was in the finals with the Lakers.
Yeah.
So AI belongs where Steve Nash is at.
Right. Kobe's the great. Kevin Garnett is staying there. Tim Duncan's staying there. Shaq's staying there.
Tim Duncan
second line is Jayson Kidd. Second line is Jayson Kidd, D. Wade, Tracy McGrady, LeBron James, and Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
And are we saying that? Are we okay? No, never mind. Jayson Kidd was drafted in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah. Him and Grant Hill shared Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah. But Doc Rivers is definitely not the coach of the decade.
Who's the coach of the decade? That's a good question.
Phil, nigga. Oh, I apologize. Phil. It got to be Phil.
Okay.
In the game.
Coach of the decade for me, if you're asking me, You gonna call me a homer? I gotta say Larry Brown.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's Phil.
It's Phil because of what? Because he went and loaded up another team.
Because when he came back, they won a chip.
No, they didn't win a chip when he first came back.
09? They did win a chip.
They lost the first chip to the Celtics.
In 08.
Right.
And they won in 09.
They won in 09 to the Orlando Magic. And in 2010.
In 2010, they beat the Celtics.
All right. So I feel as though these two, because the most valuable ring on here is because Phil played Larry Brown. Phil won one and Larry Brown won one. They won and won in the finals. But I'm giving the edge to Phil because he was on two different teams. So that's the only thing I'm saying. I'm damn sure not giving it to Doc Rivers with that loaded ass team he had.
No, he wasn't.
Phil Jackson didn't have a loaded team. I mean, Larry Brown didn't have a loaded team. So that's why I'm giving it to Larry Brown. Now y'all can
Phil Jackson got 3 rings. Phil Jackson got 3 rings in that era.
No, actually, in that decade he got 5.
In that decade?
In that decade he got 5.
No, he don't.
4.
He got 5 in that decade.
He got
2000, 2001, 2003. He won it 2002. Won it 3 years straight. Then in 2004, in 2003 he lost to the Spurs. Spurs beat the Nets. 2004 they lost to the Pistons in the finals. Then he got fired in 2005, I think. Came back in 2000 something, and then lost to the Celtics, and then won 2 straight after that.
Yeah, 09 and then 2010. Technically, 2010 is 2010. That's what I say. It's 4.
Well, I consider that the decade. I don't know what y'all do.
All right, let's go to our last because I know we gotta agree.
We got 5 in that time, but I just feel that those were loaded ass teams. So I'm giving Larry Brown.
But they teams he put together though.
All right, last one, guys. 2010 to 2019.
I'm just saying, big dog.
I hate Rashad, yo. I hate Zeph, yo, man. You know, those things he put together, though.
It was
2010 to 2019. Any disagreements on this?
Yes.
Who you taking out?
The way Gary listen to watch.
Take Harden out of there and put Kobe up there, number 1.
Kobe played, bro. No.
I love Kobe, but I don't think nobody needs to be moved on this.
Don't disrespect Kobe.
No.
Giannis needs to be moved too.
Moved up?
Yes. Tim Duncan come down.
I agree with you on that. Absolutely.
I don't.
Dwight Howard needs to be taken off.
No.
Yo, leave Dwight Howard alone, yo. Leave him alone, yo.
Serious. He needs to be taken off.
You are a pure hater, sir.
Drew Holiday is the most underrated player this decade? I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
What is going on?
There's a guy that's most underrated in this decade that's not on this list. I would have to say it's Paul George.
Definitely Paul George.
I would have to say it's Paul George.
I agree with you on that.
If I was to go with another underrated player, might be Jimmy Buckets.
Where's Damian Lillard?
Fuck that. You know who
Damian
would be?
not on this
hold up. Time out.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to give somebody some love that I never give no love to. Fuck it. It's Derrick Rose. Fuck it.
No.
First of all, wait a minute.
He got the best MVP. Derrick Rose.
He do got the best MVP.
I
gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. Ray Allen is not the best player. Ray Allen is not the best player. No,
yes, it is.
That's not the best player of the decade.
It's the block, bro.
No.
LeBron block. When he put Andre Iguodala Jones on the backboard, that was crazy, bro.
Absolutely not. No.
Best player of the decade.
That was in Game 7. Clutch time.
No. He misses the shot. They lose, and he loses another finals. Absolutely not. No,
bro. He blocked the layup.
I understand you, and I get that. But guess what happened? Guess what transpired right after that? Kyrie hitting the shot. So that can be the best play also too. Now, the one thing that you're not understanding is that if Ray Allen misses that shot, the game is completely over. The Spurs beat them. It's over.
LeBron gave him like 18 straight or something like that when that headband fell off.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but the best play, it says best play is Ray Allen hitting that shot to save the series.
That's Ray Allen. That's why they got him. That's why they picked him up. That's the reason. That right there.
Wait. By that logic, it's LeBron James. He does chase out. He's been doing chase down blocks since high school. Bro, we expect him to do that.
But let's think of it like this though. If he makes that layup, that's game.
And if he misses the shot, that's game.
Can I say something? No. I'm gonna have to say that alley-oop to LeBron when he dunked on the Jet.
Jayson Tatum.
I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to put that up there.
I get that. I'm fine with everything. No.
Matter of fact, I gotta keep it real. Hold up. Even though I hate this fucking play. Kawhi Leonard making that 10 bounce motherfucking shot. I gotta get to it, yo. I hate that fucking play to death.
There it go. Yo,
you finally admitted to that great picture.
Understand how loud I was yelling when he hit that shot.
You finally admitted to that great picture.
You do not understand. Like, I wanted that shit for Kawhi more than Kawhi.
Dennis, you're gonna be so mad at me every single year. I'm going to post the same exact picture on the same exact day. So just be ready for it every single year. I'm fine with everything on this list. Literally everything. Keep it. Only thing I would change probably is Giannis and Tim Duncan, but I'm still fine with everything on this list. Shout out to my boy Chris Paul.
You think Dirk ring was the most valuable ring?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Steph Curry first draw was the most valuable one.
I don't think it was. Dirk literally was on his tail end and
nobody's seen the Warriors coming out like that. And the crazy thing about it is we on the FCC airways when Andre Iguodala got traded to the Warriors. Dennis, what did I say?
He said they're gonna win a championship.
So can I ask you something? Let me ask you something, Sean. The Mavericks went ahead and beat the Thunder, the Lakers,
Portland,
and the Heat,
and Portland,
all in the same all in the same final. I mean, all in the same playoffs to win that championship. That is the most valuable ring.
If we're gonna say that, then we might as well say that then LeBron's first ring in Cleveland, coming back from a 3-1, bro.
It was. You're right. It was very valuable.
Back from a 3-1, bro.
And that's the only argument. That's the only other argument that I would take.
Not just coming back from 3-1 on the best team in NBA history.
Supposedly.
No, that's what it is.
No, supposedly. Just because the record. Just because the record says that.
Not only was they the best team, but they coach was out 30 games and they still kept it moving.
I think that just 28 but I think that just shows you because you guess who their intern coach was? Wasn't it Luke Walton?
Isn't don't give me that because Luke Walton's a bum. He went right to LA and got fired. So don't give me that.
Right. That's so what I'm trying that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't say like their coach is this amazing type coach.
But that's what I'm saying. You're proving my point. It was an amazing team.
So, and once again, I'm trying to tell you, yes, supposedly, but guess what? A 7-3-9 team lost to the Cavaliers. You can't be the greatest team of all time. Yes, you can say greatest regular season team, but what does that count for,
bro? Like, let's be honest.
What does that count for?
Let's really.
I mean, Tom Brady had the greatest regular season team when he went 16-0,
George,
and then lost in a championship.
Let's really be honest. If that Warriors team had to play any team, they're going to beat them, bro.
But they
did. I don't care what team it is. It's not like. But here we go. It's not like LeBron went in there and swept them. That's not what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. But they lost.
It still went down to Game 7 though.
But it doesn't matter. They lost.
Oh God. Okay.
Did they not lose? I mean, they lost.
That doesn't change the fact that they won 79-3.
That's cool. So that means you're a great regular season team, but you can't finish in the NBA Finals. You can't be considered the greatest NBA team of all time. Yeah, good job. You won the NBA. You won the regular season award. You didn't win the finals though. You're missing a huge part of your season, right?
No.
Okay, so that 16-0 Patriots team is the greatest NFL team of all time, right?
Did they do what the Warriors did?
I mean, I'm asking you. That 16-0 NFL team is the greatest Patriots team of all time, right?
And is the greatest Patriots team of all time?
I'm just the greatest NFL team, you know.
I mean, based off her record, yeah.
Come on, man. They lost.
Yeah.
They lost.
They got the best record.
Hey, what do you play for? What do you play for? What do you play for?
Listen. At the end of the day, you got to play that game, and we're not going to sit here and listen.
I'm going to quote her. I'm going to quote Herm Edwards.
And there's more to a game than just talent, right?
I'm going to quote Herm Edwards real quick for you.
Right.
You play to win the game, and guess what they didn't do? They didn't win the game when it mattered.
Right on.
You can't be the best team without a finals round, without the finals ring. That's just like me sitting here saying that, hey, that Broncos offense was the greatest offense of all time, but then got raped in the damn championship game.
Does that team already not have a ring though?
No, it didn't. That Broncos team didn't have a ring. Absolutely not.
I'm talking about the Warriors team.
So that's your excuse because they had a ring?
Did they not already have one?
Okay. What's your point?
Okay.
What's your point? What's your point?
Saying, there's no tougher feat in any sport than to go back to back.
Buddy.
There is no tougher feat.
So what you're telling me is, let me understand. Let me understand you. So they had a ring, so they were what? Are you saying they were tired? Or are you saying that they were worn out? Or what are we saying here? Because they were up 3-1 against the Lakers.
LeBron picked up some momentum. This was unstoppable.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's honestly what happened. LeBron took the hell over. Like, it was crazy.
I get you.
And he had help. Like, LeBron was giving him hell without Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? So once he got that help, it was ball game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He had the same.
So what I'm just trying to have you understand is that you can't be the best team without the ring. Like, that's just impossible.
Yes, you can.
That just negates literally every single thing. With that being said, though, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. We appreciate everybody for tuning in this week. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes, this was the Rashawn Chad argument show. I didn't really get to stress my arguments, but I loved it. I'm going to admit I loved it.
Dennis, don't worry. I'll argue with you some more next week. You know I will. As I said,
thanks for the invite, brother. I appreciate you.
Of course, man. The Vault will be back on next week. Make sure you guys tune in to all the OnPoint network. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to the Rise Up family. Shout out everybody. Good night.